Hello everyone, let's explore how tower cranes are erected using mobile cranes in this video. The crane being erected is the Potain MCT 325, a flat-top crane. Tower crane nomenclature. Fixing angle. Mast section. Telescopic cage. Slewing base. Cathead section. Cabin. Counter jib. Counterweight. Jib section. Trolley. Maximum jib length. Minimum capacity. Freestanding height. Maximum capacity. Minimum jib length. Mast cross-section size. Mobile crane details. Make Potain model ATF 220 G5 capacity 220 ton boom length 42.5 meter counterweight 23 ton. Let's now see how the mast sections are being erected. Mast details. Fixing angle model is P21A. SR68J 7.5 meter basic mast. S68J 7.5 meter basic mast. L68 3 meter standard mast. Lift plan. Mast weight 5.17 ton. Boom length 42.5 meter. Radius 20 meter. Safe working load of the crane is 15.3 tons. 4 wire rope slings with a capacity of 5 tons each and 4 D shackles with a capacity of 9.5 tons each will be used for lifting the mast sections. The mast sections will be slung at the fish plate holes on the top corner of the mast sections. The 7.5 meter long basic mast section will now be gradually lifted to become vertical. The mast section will now be lifted and moved to the erection location. The SR68J mast will be secured to the fixing angle using 8 number pins. Similarly, other mast sections will be lifted and erected one after another according to the mast composition, starting with the SR68J 7.5 meter basic mast, followed by the S68J 7.5 meter basic mast, and finally the L68 3 meter standard mast section. Make sure that the mast lugs of every mast section are aligned in the same direction. Remember that during telescoping, the jib must be positioned opposite to the mast lugs. The jib position during telescoping or detelescoping will be illustrated in the CMPC drawing. Accordingly orient the lugs. The mast sections will be connected to one another using 8 number pins. After erecting 3 mast sections, the telescopic cage will be erected. Telescopic cage weight is 6.65 tons, boom length is 42.5 meter, radius is 20 meter, safe working load of the crane is 15.3 tons. The cage will be slung at the fish plate holes on the top corner of the cage. The telescopic cage will be lifted slowly by the mobile crane. Furthermore, a pick and carry crane will be employed to provide support at the base of the cage and assist in guiding it until it reaches a vertical position. It is done to prevent sudden jolts or jerks that could lead to excessive load. The telescopic cage will be positioned over the mast sections and guided until they are entirely enclosed within it. The telescopic cage will be slightly lowered till the support shoe is near the desired mast lug and the support shoe will be locked to it. The tower head will be erected after the erection of the telescopic cage. The weight of the tower head is 10 tons, boom length is 42.5 meter, radius is 20 meter. The SWL of the crane is 15.3 ton. The tower head comprises of slewing base, cat head section and cabin. The components can also be erected individually depending upon the safe working load of the crane at the erection radius. The tower head will be slung at the sling points suggested in the manual. The tower head will be fitted to the mast section by 8 numbers pin. The counter jib will be erected after the tower head. The weight of the counter jib section is 9.58 ton, the boom length is 42.5 meter, radius is 14 meter, SWL of the crane is 24.4 ton. The counter jib will be slung as per the sling points recommended in the OEM manual. The counter jib will be fitted to the cat head section using 4 pins. After erecting the counter jib, the jib foot section along with trolley will be erected. Weight of jib foot is 5.37 tons, boom length is 42.5 meter, radius is 14 meter, capacity is 24.4 tons. The jib foot will be secured to the cat head section by means of 3 pins. After erecting the jib foot, the jib section will be erected. Weight of 70 meter jib is 9.55 tons, boom length is 42.5 meter, radius is 11 meter, capacity is 31.4 tons. The entire jib section, 60 meter excluding 10 meter jib foot section, will be assembled in the ground as per the composition recommended in the manual. Jib section will be slung at the sling points recommended in the manual. The jib section, effective length 60 meter, will be secured to the jib foot, 10 meter, by means of 1 main pin at the top and 2 bolts at the bottom. Before erection of the jib section, 1 number CCV type ballast will be mounted in the counter jib section to counterbalance the weight of the jib section. The remaining 5 numbers counter weight, that is 4 number CCV type, 4.6 tons and 1 number CCX type, 2.2 ton, will be mounted in the counter jib after the erection of the jib. Boom length is 42.5 meter, radius is 11 meter, capacity is 31.4 tons. Thank you.